Well, our next guest this morning is defense industry expert, Lieutenant Colonel Krzysztof Płatek. Sir, thanks very much for joining us. Pleasure to have you here with us. Now, before we get to the logistics of everything, we have all the money, but do we have the supply? I mean, what's the point of having all this money if there's nothing on the shelves in the stores to buy? Before all of this money was announced by the United States, there was a lot of talk that, well, we want to deliver this and this and that, but we just don't have it. Do we magically have it now? What's the situation with the supply?
Maybe I will start from this, that American aid, certainly, of course, crucial. This package worth about $60 billion is divided to several parts. Of course, the most urgent one is the military aid, but this package also includes funds to maintain the functioning of the state, such as ensuring payments to public administration. Without these funds, Ukraine would already be a failed state and would not function as an effective entity. It's just the next package. Last year's the total packages which were just delivered by the West were in total about $150 billion in the first year of war, $110 billion second year of war. So now is just the continuation. And when we are talking about this military package, which is most important, I think, there are also few divided parts. There are immediate aid funds that will come from the resource of the United States. It's about, if I remember well, $8 billion. So it is already prepared. So this supplies can be delivered in the weeks. Of course, it will be supplemented later for the United States Army. But in this military aid package, we have also the funds that will be successively contracted, taking into account the needs reported by the Ukraine. There is a big possibility that the deliveries will start in a few weeks because United States Army has a very good logistics and the packages were already prepared and they are waiting for the air transportation and further land transportation.
Right, and now the visit of Rishi Sunak and Jens Stoltenberg to Poland is in fact now juxtaposed with the visit of President Joe Biden when it comes to importance of this visit, which clearly shows that Poland is becoming heart of Europe, also on the eastern flank of NATO. Now, having that in mind, and also the fact that recently Ukrainians have been pleading for help also for now Patriot systems, and Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk said that, well, we have only 2 and we do not have any more now to give you. We cannot really give it away because it will mean also some bad consequences for our own security. So what is the state of Polish state of arms, really? Are we bracing for multiple scenarios? Are we buying more equipment? How does it look like right now?
If we're talking about Poland, of course, Poland cannot give to Ukraine the Patriot systems because we just started to build our air defense system. If also we delivered to Ukraine in the last years a lot of the post-Soviet systems like OSA, NEVA. So we gave them a lot in this area. And if we just will have give them these elements, also the newest one, which we already started to build, we will be without our air defense. So Poland cannot help in this area, but Poland is still helping and is still giving some equipment, some munition for Ukraine. So we just should scale what we can give them.
We certainly, but are there countries that could? For instance, so far only Germany has stepped up to the plate. They donated 1, but. What about countries like Spain, for instance, like Greece? Can't they provide a little bit of assistance here?
There are some rumors that Denmark will give, that Greece can help, but of course Spain also has the Patriot systems. But we should remember that every state is, in the first place, responsible for their own safety. So it cannot be like this, that everybody will give everything to Ukraine. Everybody should measure what they can give. So, of course, if somebody has some extra systems, they can give. But the first thing is just to keep our citizens safe.
That's right, especially, in a war of attrition. If we use everything up on Ukraine, well, then, Russia has pretty much won the entirety of Europe. So, we do have to, you're right, we do have to make sure that our security is guaranteed as well. All right, and now, one of the things that came out of the meetings yesterday in Warsaw was more talk about something called the European Sky Shield Initiative. I wonder, is there a chance that, that this will actually happen?
Of course, it can happen, but for now, it's just an conception, some idea, some initiative. Nothing started to be just built in the steel, yeah. So it's just now the conception. The Germans, it's a German initiative. Of course, Poland can assist this, can be some kind of viewer who will follow what's going under. But we have to remember that Poland is building own air defense system, which will be based on the 3 layers. Yes, the lowest one, the Pilica systems, in the middle, the Narrow system, and on the top, the Wisła system, which will consist the American and the United Kingdom solutions. So our most important just step, what we have to do is to follow our modernization processes, which had been launched last years. Of course, the initiative, like to build some pan-European system, is a good idea, of course. Maybe in future the Europe will be more self-sufficient in its own defense, because now we have to remember that in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the giver of the security, the main protector, is of course the United States and the US Army. So it's the 70% of the defense capabilities of the NATO. So, of course, for the future, the European Sky Shield Initiative is a good idea.
Lieutenant Colonel Krzysztof Płatek, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.